pronounced that death sentence on himself, how you think David felt? How you think David felt when Nathan said, "Thou art the man"? How you think he felt?
David felt so sorry for his sin.
So guilty.
Yes, guilt came about. And as we continue, we see what David did after that.
All right.
Put yourself in David's place. As that sentence was pronounced upon him, what do you think? What are some of the consequences? What do you think David did after after Nathan told him that?
Boy,
what do you think?
If it was me,
Yeah,
Pastor Williams, I would have wished that the ground open and swallow me up. Because I am doing all I can to conceal this thing. And here it is now out in broad daylight. And I have pronounced the death sentence on myself. I would have wished that, I was just obliterated, wiped out. David felt deeply pained by his actions. He felt deeply pained by his actions. But I observed that he started to plead for forgiveness. He started to ask. But I observed that forgiven sin still has consequences. Yeah. If forgiven sin still has consequences, what benefits then does forgiveness bring?
All right. What we need to understand is that sin has grave consequences. And there are no small and big sins. Mm-hmm. Regardless of how minute we may put it, or we may classify it. See, because look at David, it was just a look. And that led to so many other sins. There were about 5 sins committed from that one look. So sin has consequences. And when we look at David's situation, David's sin had deadly consequences. The results of David's sin are seen throughout his life and in his own family. The child he bore with Bathsheba as the result of his adultery became ill and died. His son Ammon forced himself on his half-sister Tamar and defiled her. Enraged 2 years later, Absalom, Tamar's brother, had Ammon murdered. David's life was filled with grief and sorrow. And the